Well, hey, it's a nice spring day here in April. I'm out at the farm. One of the first times this year, actually. It's been a minute, so I thought I would get the Massey out here and just give it a quick mow and so on. I'll turn you around. So I just kind of mow the strip around the edge here of the prairie restoration project. I started mowing with the 150 over there. Ran out of gas, so I ended up hooking up just this finished mower to the 2605H, which handles this thing without any sweat whatsoever. I'll do a little review on this tractor one of these days. I do like it a lot, but got a few branches down over the winter, there and there, and so on, but overall looking pretty good out here. I'll come back at you. One of the things I'm doing out here today is I plan to pick up this old Lister planter, and I've got it hooked up to the 150 right now. I'm just going to give it a quick test run. I want to take it to the house, and I'm planting some lavender, and I want to plant it in hilled rows. So I'm kind of curious if this will make the hills for me the way I want them, and we're going to see what happens here in just a minute. Well, that's my first attempt at using a Lister planter. Anyhow, I think it'll work for what I want. So what I want to do is plant lavender up in hills like this, and for no bigger than a job it is, I definitely don't want to go buy an implement specifically for it. But this thing, I think, will do the job, and I just gotta, control it a little bit better than here, which is fine. But now I have an idea of what it's capable of doing, so I think it'll be no big deal. So we're going to load up the Lister planter in the back of the Ford here. My 250,000 mile Ford, gas engine, which is an awesome truck. Love it. My favorite thing, actually. So anyway, we'll get this thing loaded up. Alrighty, there she is, loaded up, easy peasy, fits perfectly. So we'll get this thing unhooked and we'll get on the road. All right, well, here we are, and we're going to try this experiment. I didn't really get this worked up quite the way I wanted to, but we're just going to give it a shot anyway. What I'm looking for is I want to make some hills, and then we'll be planting lavender on top of the hill. Normally, the way these would work would be you're seeding into the valley, and therefore more moisture, and when you cultivate, you're throwing dirt back onto your plant. In my case, I'm going to use it for the opposite purpose. of creating hills, which I'll plant into the top of the hill, which is going to be in the center and on each side, of course. So we'll see how it goes. Who knows? What is this? Oh, it's a Dearborn. Okay, I didn't know. Anyway, we got hooked up to the 1840 and shouldn't have a problem pulling through it. So we'll see how it goes. Well, got done, didn't break anything, and so this is what it looks like. I probably should have qualified it when I said shouldn't have any problem pulling it. I should have qualified that and said depending on how many roots and rocks you've got, which I have a few. So you might wonder why I am doing this. So why am I putting ridges in here, and what am I doing? So lavender requires well-drained soil. So to make sure we have well-drained soil, we're going to plant them on top of the ridges. That way we know that water's going to drain. We're probably going to have puddles in between here when we get a heavy rain, I'm sure of that. But I just thought I'd give it a fighting chance. So what I'm going to do is plug all those in on these ridge tops. I don't have enough to do all of them, but I figured while I'm at it, I might as well make the ridges. That way I don't have to haul this thing back in here if I end up getting more plants or something like that. And we've got it done. So I'm going to get to planting. That's going to be a hand job. I shouldn't say that. That will be a job done by hand. How about that? That's better. Yeah. All right. Well, that's what's going on here at Frog Hair Farm right now. So we started out today out west at the farm, and then picked up that lister planter and did a few other things while I was out there. So now we got a prediction of rain tomorrow, so I'm kind of hoping I got enough daylight I can get these things plugged in. And I got 130-ish of them to do, and once we get them in, then we'll see what happens from there. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.